Hello and welcome to a non-Halo Wars 2 match, and the reason why I'm saying this, hello mom, hello dad, hello Longshot. It has been quite some time, and the reason why I'm saying hello to those three is because this is a dead channel. I have not uploaded anything in quite some time, but I am back, and I'm going to be back at a relatively slow pace. So, to provide an update, as you can see from the footage here, we're actually playing on PC. And we're going to actually try to improve our skills on the PC. There's a lot I've been learning. I want to make some videos about that whole process and what that's been going on. I am going to be showing hopefully some good gameplay as well from the games, and I would love to do some more commentary of different games and stuff down the line. I have things planned, but instead of me going ahead and try and say all the things I'm going to go ahead and do, we're just going to go ahead and see if this is even something that feels right to begin with, or if this is just going to be a one-off video and I disappear into the background again. I've been incredibly busy with work. I've been working a lot. There's some other outside stuff that's been going on in my life as well, and I have attempted numerous game projects, failed miserably. I have tried to do different Halo Wars 2 channels as well for whatever strange reason. I just wanted a fresh start, and all of that failed. So, long story short, I have actually failed a lot of things, honestly, that I tried to have done over the past year. And I am now entering a crossroad, and I'm trying to just go back to where it all started for myself and see what I enjoy and what I don't enjoy, and figure out what's going to be best for myself and for my future, as well as just for my own sanity. So, went a little bit philosophical there, but for Halo Wars 2 specifically and what I have in mind, it's very simple. I want to get better on the PC, right? There's going to be some different ideas and approaches I'm going to go ahead and take. I'm mainly going to primarily focus on UNSC in general, mainly because I'm stronger with UNSC. I feel more comfortable with them. So I'm going to actually be playing them more often than Covenant. That way I can still get used to the PC controls and see what works and what doesn't work and go from there. Also, the type of matches that I would like to upload. Some of them will be quick and easy. Some of them will be long and difficult, and some will be in between. I want to look back at these videos and try to see where I'm making these mistakes and things that I can go ahead and improve on, and the pacing and whatnot. So, for instance, putting a Jackrabbit right in the back over there, that's pretty good. You're able to get visibility on what's going on. You see that a barracks is happening, which is pretty cool. And stuff like that, right? So I want to see if I'm actually going to be able to capitalize on situations like this and see if I can just get better at a PC standpoint. I think controllers is actually really good. You can hot control buildings and stuff like that, which you can do for PC as well. And the only downside for controllers is that you still lack the micro ability, and in a sense where you can try and command a lot of different units in different locations, because you can only hot control group 4 things, and that is something I am still incredibly bad at on PC. I am not really an RTS PC player, but instead of me trying to avoid it, let me go ahead and try and make something of it, honestly. So we're going to see where that goes. We're going to try out different build orders and see what works and what doesn't work. Also, I have no idea if this match is actually against people or if it's just a versus AI, because I'm just testing out the PC stuff. But speaking of which, the type of games that you're going to get recording wise, it's going to go back to 1080p. So unfortunately there will not be 4K videos because my PC cannot handle that. And even though the graphics are at a relatively good state, got good frame rate, it's been a completely different experience playing on PC than it has been playing on console. Like, I know there's a lot of things that are muscle memory since I've been playing on controllers for quite some time, but like PC, you got 10 hot control groups. Not only that, like being able to use your keyboard to go ahead and choose building slots and save locations that you want to go ahead and go to, which I took off the control group for that. It's it's a lot different. It's going to be a learning curve, but honestly, it's exciting. It's giving me something fresh to do in general. And I played some great games. I'm going to actually commentate some games that I played against Ed Greenall. That's going to be very cool, that I'm looking forward to going ahead and show. They were very competitive matches. And one thing that I have noticed is especially just playing at a higher, trying to play at a higher level. This may be a little bit personal, but the pressure and the anxiety and not really breathing, that has become very prevalent. And so I want to be able to work on that as well. And I think this is going to be a very interesting experiment to see where this goes and whatnot. And you know, for those that want to tag along for the ride, by all means, I'm hoping that I can go ahead and go back to at least giving some good content just for both myself to enjoy and the small circle around me. If it gets bigger than that, then that's awesome. If not, there is no worries about that whatsoever. Like what we just saw there, I self-destructed a generator when I absolutely should not have, because I miscontrolled my keyboard inputs. So I meant to self-destruct the bottom left one, and I actually self-destructed my generator. So this is one of my first matches that I ended up doing that was actually recorded for PC. So yeah, that is the plan and thought process behind all of this. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue to watch what is left of this game. I can't tell once again if this is versus AI or if I'm actually playing this game. So we're going to just go ahead and continue to talk about the game and what I also still have planned. So I think the type of video editing that I was doing in the past, it takes a lot of time and energy and effort, which I don't have. And I would rather just be able to look back on the videos, see good commentary. I tried to explain my thought process, why I'm going about the way I am, and as well as see other people play and hopefully have the opportunity to cover those games as well. And be more involved in that sense. I really want to see where I can take this game at both a commentary level and I can't call myself a professional level, but those are my thought process as a whole. So the couple caveats here that I want to go ahead and say. I mentioned this before at the very beginning, and I will mention it again. I don't really have any intentions on being incredibly consistent. My time is very tight right now, especially because of what's been going on the workplace and what's been happening there. Wish I could share more, but that's just not something that's appropriate for this video. And just trying to find the available time without coming home and feeling dead and exhausted. It's different than what I had in the past, and I did especially take that for granted. But all in all, I played some matches, felt very good. I love this PC approach that I'm going for, and I also really like the fact that, you know, instead of me trying to focus on the things that were a bit more analytical, in a sense, trying all these different things from game dev to different channels and whatnot, I just want to play and commentate Halo Wars 2. I need something that's more relaxing for me, except when I'm playing those intense games, I gotta learn how to handle that better. But yeah, that's what my thought process is, that's what my mindset is. Honestly, I don't want to go ahead and keep on rambling. We know where I'm at, so just a little synopsis. There will be uploads if I feel like this is going to be a regular thing. It's not going to be in a consistent schedule or anything like that, but if I do release stuff, it will be 9 o'clock a.m. on Eastern time, but there won't be specific days or anything like that associated with it. And two, there are different things that I want to go ahead and do video content wise for Halo Wars 2. We'll see if that's going to happen down the line, but one thing I can guarantee that's going to be coming up is just a couple good games, especially with myself, DC Longshot, and Ed Greenall. And we're also going to have some quick and easy matches as well that's going to go ahead and come. Because the early game is really important, and transitioning out of that is also very important. All the stages are pretty important as a whole. So it's something that is a lot different of experience on PC because you have to move all your units around and all that stuff. But I digress. So that's the plan. I'm back, at least for now, and if there's not another video after that, well, I guess I will be making another upload sometime, whenever that is. But I don't know. I like this feeling that's going on right now, and I feel like even though I've had my ups and downs, and there's still a lot of stuff I need to figure out, one thing I do know for sure is that I love Halo Wars 2. There's still a lot I can learn from and experience from it, and it's just enjoyable playing with other people as well, and I really want to see where my skills can go in that perspective. Which leads me to this one last thing. 1v1s, 2v2s, and 3v3s. I did mainly 3v3 videos for the majority of this channel. Expect it to be mixed up a little bit more, where you're going to get more 2v2s, and you'll still get 3v3s, but I don't really want to record 3v3s with randoms. Not because I don't think it's good content, but only because the cohesion that you get from playing with another player, that you can actually talk to and communicate to, you get a different gaming experience than just playing by yourself. And if I do play by myself with randoms, it's going to be in an aspect of what can I do to make my team better. And that's the mentality I'm going to have in general, but I need to go ahead and put myself in a position where they can put themselves in a spot to succeed. And I gotta help them do that because of the fact that there are no mics associated with it. Whether I try to handle 2v1s on my own or something like that, that would be my plan if I choose to do random games and record those. And finally, one-on-ones. One-on-ones will probably be the hardest ones to record because I have such game anxiety for whatever reason for playing one-on-one matches. It really shows when I played some 2v2s earlier today. And so we'll see how often those are going to come up, but I want to do those because those are also a different experience. It's also me by myself, and that's a different mindset, different approach, and different gameplay and techniques and all that stuff associated with it too. So there's a lot of things I want to try, a lot of things I want to do, and we're going to see what works and what doesn't work in regards to the type of game style that I want to have for myself. So yeah, I think that's about it. I actually ended up rambling a lot more longer than what I needed to be. This was a versus AI match. As I said, this wasn't a serious commentary match, but we got to see some nice little fumbles. And all in all, until the next video, I'm looking forward to it. It's just going to be plain old commentary. Thumbnails are going to be incredibly simple. And we're going to just see where that goes. All right. In regards to seeing if I can get any better, I mean, not anything else. Alright, well, you all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, evening, afternoon, and until the next Halo Wars 2 video.